Hello, and welcome to another episode of Soap Goes to the Oscars. This is episode 111. I'm recording on September 28th, 2025. I watched the movie yesterday, and that movie was called The Little Foxes. The Little Foxes is a 1941 American drama film directed by William Wyler. The screenplay by Lillian Hellman is based on her 1939 play, The Little Foxes. Hellman's ex-husband, Arthur Kober, Dorothy Parker, and her husband, Alan Campbell, contributed additional scenes and dialogue. The film's title comes from chapter 2, verse 15 of the Song of Solomon, the King James version of the Bible, which reads, "Take us, the foxes, the little foxes, that spoil the vines, for our vines have tender grapes." Produced by Samuel Goldwyn, starring Bette Davis, Herbert Marshall, Teresa Wright. Cinematography, Greg Toland. Edited by Daniel Mandel. Music by Meredith Wilson. Production company, Samuel Goldwyn Productions. Distributed by RKO Radio Pictures. Released on August 29th, 1941, with a runtime of 115 minutes. This was nominated for 8 Academy Awards: Outstanding Motion Picture, Best Director, Best Actress, Bette Davis. Best Supporting Actress, 9 Academy Awards. Best Supporting Actress, both Patricia Colling and Teresa Wright. Best Screenplay, Best Art Direction, Interior Decoration, Black and White, very specific. Best Film Editing, Best Scoring of a Dramatic Picture. It did not win any of those awards. So this all takes place in the South. And I've really come to like Bette Davis in the last few movies I've watched her in. I did not like her in this. She was fine. It's funny to see her at the, old age of 33 playing mothers now, I guess, to a daughter that was played by an actress that was 23, so only 10 years younger. She's supposed to be 17 in the movie, but a little bit of the plot. The Hubbards, a wealthy but corrupt family, are entertaining a dinner guest, William Marshall, a prominent Chicago businessman with whom they hope to partner in an enterprise to build a cotton mill in their sleepy Alabama town called Palto. Taking advantage of low wages paid to workers, Marshall looks favorably on the plan and invites Regina Giddens to let him show her Chicago. After he leaves, Regina reveals that she plans to move to Chicago, taking her 17-year-old daughter, Alexandra, with her. She plans to finally live the privileged life she believes she deserves away from the backward place where they presently live. Regina, thoroughly scheming, proceeds to drive a hard bargain with her equally scheming brothers, Oscar and Ben, for a 40% share of the mill in exchange for persuading Horace, her husband, to invest $75,000, only a 1/3 share. She sends Alexandra to Baltimore to bring her father home, supposedly because Regina misses him. And Horace has some sort of heart condition, so he's ailing through the whole movie once he does show up. And it's basically just them scheming to get his money, and the one brother and his son works at the bank, so he has access to the safe deposit box where Horace keeps some bonds, and they're going to steal them or borrow them, quote unquote. And Horace finds out, and blah blah blah. And I didn't care for this one that much. I was on my phone a lot, which is not. If the movie's really interesting, I won't get distracted, but this one was not that interesting to me. It was just filled with despicable characters, aside from Horace and the daughter and the one guy, Ben, I think, who she was in love with. And they were all fairly good. They were all good people. Everybody else was just awful. And it was like a old-timey Southern version of Always Sunny in Philadelphia, just bad people. And I didn't like most of the characters. The story was kind of boring. I didn't like it. So I gave this 2.5 stars. And I don't think I really have anything more to say about it. It just wasn't a very good one, and not a good start to the 1941 Oscars. But hopefully, I know that there's some good ones in here. Citizen Kane is in here. It's one of my favorite movies. Suspicion is in here, the Maltese Falcon. So I know there's some good ones in here, and I guess this was considered good at the time, but I did not like it. So I'll just leave it there, and I'll see you next time.